Hey everybody, it's Lee from Lazarus Homestead. Figured I would go live for a little bit. Uh, I've been doing stuff. I went outside this morning and did. I opened up the greenhouse, swept the pool. Uh, yep, I swept the pool. Uh, Checked on the plants. I got more potatoes sprouted. Excited. Uh, we're going to work on hopefully this weekend. It's going to be really majorly hot. And Chris is at work. He's been at work. No AC in his truck, but he's hanging in there because he loves his job. So, and we know that it's not going to be like this forever because winter will be coming. So, we're doing what we can, and he knows, he's busting butt now to relax over the winter. So, but I got the greenhouse all cleaned out, the space that I needed that could come out. The tomatoes are still, oh my God, my tomatoes are beautiful. They're just not turning red. Not yet. But there's beauty. There's no spots. There's no blossom end rot, nothing. My leaves are perfect. Outside, not so much. I have a wheelbarrow full of tomato plants that have to go. I'm not even going to keep watering them and wasting my time. Blossom end rot. I've tried and tried. I've added the shift kicker. I've added the rot stop. I've added calcium. I just keep doing it. I'm thinking the pots were too small. I really think that was an issue. These were last minute throw-ins. I was going to toss the plants originally, and then I put them in those 3-gallon frosting buckets that I got from the store. I just figured I'd try. Well, the cherry tomatoes are doing wonderful, but all the big tomatoes I think they needed a bigger pot. That's my thought on that. Because I've tried the calcium nitrate. I've tried everything. I'm just done now. I'd rather toss them, get an early start on cleaning up. I went through everything yesterday, all my seeds for my fall planting. I have them all ready to go. I started on coffee filters to sprout. We're not doing a whole lot. Let me see. Let me go get them. Don't mind me. I wear this summer dress because I need to wear light clothes. But when I'm coming on here, I'm going to cover up. But yeah, so this is all. How you doing, Shift Kicker? What's up with you, girl? Oh my God. So me and Chris are watching this show called crap. Hold on. It's on Netflix, and it's about couples that this elderly couple that have built a homestead up on a mountain in, I think it's Alaska. Hold on. I think it's called Win the Wilderness. Yeah. Win the Wilderness. And OC, Dwayne and his wife, I forget her name, OC. When he was a young man, he walked 15 days, 57 miles up the mountains to lay claim to where he wanted to build. 29, 30 years, him and his wife, he met this woman. They did everything by hand. And he's got a 3-story house, a greenhouse. He built a runway. He cleared a runway. So he's old now. And so he's giving it away. And there's like 5 or 6 couples from, I think it's the UK. And they go up to this area and they do challenges and they have to live out there. And whoever does good on challenges gets to go and stay in the main house. Now, it's 200 miles away. So they're going to take a plane. They're from all over there and different walks of life. There's this one couple, no lie. Me and Chris both said one of them reminds him of Craig the Hunter. And I saw this one lady, she's just gorgeous, but she looks and reminds me of you, Shift Kicker. And she's kicking ass, by the way. She's kicking ass, by the way, on this show. Yes, she is. She takes over. She does what she's got to do. She helps teach everybody else. And I'm like, that just reminds me of Shift Kicker. Gotta watch it. It's called Win the Wilderness on Netflix, if you have Netflix. It's really good. Hey, Rubberneck. Oh, so I just made my okay. So the other night, 2 nights ago, I was so tired. I ordered a grinder. I ordered 2 grinders. I do that every time. I order a seafood grinder and I order a steak and onion grinder. Well, I ate the seafood grinder that night and I forgot, but I didn't eat the steak. I didn't eat the steak and onion one. So I took all the meat and onions off of the bread because it was soggy, kind of. It was starting to sog yesterday. So I took it all off the bread, put it in a glass bowl, and I made myself on that our Sara Lee artesian bread because I took a loaf out. The kids love that bread. I took it out and nobody's eating it. So I fried it up with mayonnaise on the bread. I still got a whole bowl full. So we're not doing a whole lot this year for fall planting because I have cucumbers already going in the greenhouse, the second round, 3 plants, but I'm doing broccoli, lettuce, which I'm going to throw some in some soil. I just was sitting watching this Win in the Wilderness yesterday, and I just kept doing my seeds. I'm going to do seeds. This is igloo lettuce. I'm going to do them in soil. I just got to get out to the shed and get my starter soil. Thank you, Rubberneck. I'm not so worried about the likes and stuff. I just like chit-chatting with you all. But thank you. Hey, Giggles. Pretty soon I'll have some watermelon Giggles. Okay, so then I have some iceberg lettuce. Hanson Improved Heirloom Crisp Head lettuce. I'm not sure these are going to germinate in the bags, the lettuce. I never did that. But I was doing them. I was just doing them yesterday because I was watching. And then some more iceberg lettuce. And then another thing of broccoli because I realized I'm going to do stuff in the greenhouse and outside. So I need a double amount. Some peas. I don't know if I'm really going to do peas. We'll see. Radishes. Different kinds of radishes. And that's it. I'm not doing, oh yeah, I got some celery. But I'm going to direct seed that. I gotta get Chris is at work, not the whole day. So I'm going to have him open up the shed for me, and I'm going to get out my my seed starting trays that I put away already. After we done the seed starting, I put everything away. Oh, I'm thinking he wanted to kill me last night when I told him I got to go back in and undig all that up, grab a bag of seed starting mix. I'm going to put everything in the greenhouse, so I'm not going to mix the seed starting mix with the hot boiling water because I'm not worried about bugs or anything getting in the greenhouse. Hey, Brian. Hey, Miss Sharon. Maybe I will boil water. Maybe I will, just to sterilize that mix. Anyway. But, yeah, I'm going to do a whole bunch. We're going to work, hopefully, if it's not too hot. Do you think broccoli could grow indoors, or is it a plant that needs to be pollinated by a bee? I don't know, Rubberneck. I put mine outside. The one in the greenhouse I pulled because I put it in a bad spot and I didn't know what I was doing. And it was very slow to grow. But I'm going to do it this time in the greenhouse because it was only getting hotter and hotter in the greenhouse, and that's not good. So I'm going to start these seeds and then it'll only be getting colder and colder, so I'm not too worried about that. And if I have to, if it's still too early, then I'll start more later. I'm trying different things because I don't know what I'm doing sometimes about all this. So whatever I get, oh, my onions though, my onions, my onions. I read that I have to stop fertilizing them, feeding them, just water now, and I didn't realize that. So the other day I had given them some more feed, but I'm done feeding them. Once they bulb, you're supposed to stop feeding them fertilizer, they say. So I stopped with that. I'm just watering water. My pool water is like 90. So it's hot out there. Hot. Hot. I just cleaned the pool, put some more chlorine tabs in. Broke that my hands are hurting. That's why I'm taking a break. I broke down some boxes that I had and broke them into small pieces and threw them in my compost pile. I had to pull all the plastic sealing tape off and stuff because you don't want to put plastic in the compost. So I cleaned off my porch and did that. Went downstairs, got some jars because I'm going to do relish. I bought the Mrs. Wages packet, so I'm going to try it with the cucumbers I got left. And then I've been just cleaning up here and there in the house, breaking things down. I've been letting things pile up. I got all that over there. I labeled all my jars. So Sierra liked my pickles. Sierra liked them, so I'm keeping them. I'm not going to do any more though. And I got a jar of my salsa. I'm going to open that. Chris loved the broccoli, man. Let me tell you, he loved it. So I'm doing. I only have one brand. It's called the Waltham. So I'm going to go to Haas Tools. I like getting my stuff from Haas Tools and order some other stuff. But I have so many seeds right now, so I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, I'm going to video the relish making. I videoed the pickles too. You're going to see my frustration. Me saying, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing. It's all on video, y'all. I show you everything. Yeah. I regrew. What did I regrow from the store? Tried to do celery. Lake Fairy is really good at the celery. I started in the kitchen, but then I threw it all away because I didn't know I was supposed to plant it outside. After this was a couple years ago. I had celery in water, and I didn't realize you're supposed to actually plant it in soil. I thought it just grew in a cup of water. So I tossed that. But I'm going to try celery again from seed. Oh, God. Some things I just haven't gotten the hang of yet. Onions from seed, celery from seed. Because when I did onions before, I used a tray that didn't have holes in it, so everything rotted out. I didn't know what I was doing. This was years and years ago. This time I used the Dixondale starts. Hey, Gardner Josh, I stayed up as late as I could, honey, last night. I was so tired. I'm tired already because I've been outside all morning trying to beat the heat. It is flipping hot. And just doing stuff I've been putting off in the house, you know. It's freaking hot, especially down in my basement, man. It's never been this hot in my basement. I was keeping the door open to let the AC go down, but I don't know if that was the right thing to do because I know heat rises. So I was trying to get the heat from the basement up out here. I did. Okay. So Rubberneck, last year I did do store-bought russets and they didn't come out well at all. Everything had crazy looking spots on them. I didn't even trust it. But I've seen videos where other people have done store potatoes. I think the Rusted Garden, Gary even did them. Yeah. I think mine just were I don't know. It was my first time doing potatoes too, so I could have not done the soil right or whatever. I think it was crappy soil I used too. I don't know. But I spent 20 minutes to a half an hour breaking down boxes into little pieces for my compost uh, this morning. Worked outside, and then I had boxes of Sazone that I had bought, jumbo boxes, so I wanted to put them in a jar. And I had my breadcrumbs that I did in an earlier video that I had in a baggie. Well, I got more to grind down, so I grabbed a jar, a half-gallon mason jar to put it all in. And I need a second jar. I didn't realize I needed a second jar, so I got to go back down and get that. So my trips up and down wear me out. And going up and down 6 times a day, 7 times a day, 10 times a day, it wears me out. So I have to stop. Because I went through my kitchen and my bathroom to see if there's anything. I keep a list what I need to go down and get to replenish up here, because I was going down one at a time for everything. I'm like, okay, this is dumb. I take a bag, I go down and I go shopping down there and bring it up after I've gotten a few items on there. So what's everybody doing today? It's freaking 82, it says on my computer, but I know it's hotter than that outside because my pool water is like almost 90. It's hot. But it's crystal clear. Sierra should be going, hopefully be able to go swimming. I bought her a swim cap, and I got her shirts came in that I bought her for school. Some of these sayings on the shirt. Ugh. Let me see if I can find some of these things. Doesn't have the actual sayings on here. But I got her a couple swim caps because the swim caps, we found a lot of her hair clumps and stuff in the pool filters. And I know it's not good for her hair, so the chlorine. So I bought her some swim caps. She was trying them on yesterday. She's got such a tiny face, but the swim caps just... Yeah, Gardner Josh touched on a really good subject yesterday. Him and Ark Wildman. Very, very good subject. My sister is actually taking up that class on all the herbs and the flowers, and she's got the mullein. She's got all of that, because when she made this pouch for me, for Sierra, she made this pouch. Where is it? And it's a rice pouch, and she put a lot of herbs in it. Hold on, I can find it. And on the pouch, here it is. On the pouch, and then she sewed it up. She put in chamomile and spearmint, white willow, rosemary, peppermint, lemongrass, cinnamon, valerian root, saw palmetto berries, lavender, and calendula, and chamomile, which is an anti-inflammatory. So she's getting into all this and learning, which is really great, because she gave me some salve she made. She made some salve, and it's called Creaky Bones Cayenne Rub. Oh, it's supposed to be okay. No wonder the cover kept falling off. You're supposed to twist it. I was just putting it on. So she made it. It's Cayenne Rub for achy joints. It's called Creaky Bones Cayenne Rub. She said, don't rub it on and then rub your fingers in your eyes, because you're going to burn the crap out of your eyes. I haven't tried it yet. Well, I tried a little, but I didn't notice any difference. But I didn't put much on. I got 13 potatoes from my store-bought russet, but that was from only one potato. This year, I planted a lot more because it worked out for me and I was easy. So, did you do anything special with them, Rubberneck? Because I think mine was just bad soil, to be honest. And I did the russets from a store-bought. Storms coming in, just a chill day for me. Oh, gosh, yes, be careful. Be careful, honey. Gardner Josh, sorry I missed your live last night, giggles. I think you I think I need to add a bit more sugar to it. To what? In your potatoes? You add sugar to your potatoes? Am I missing something? I don't add sugar to my potatoes. Oh no. It's nice to chat with all you guys. I was watching a few videos here and there, and then I'm doing my Foxwoods here and there. But uh, then I got to clean this desk. This desk is, this is my, okay. So I sat yesterday while I was watching that show. This is my map. This is my map of my house. Okay. And I was trying to figure out where I'm going to put things. And the greenhouse is right here and all the little grow boxes. And then these are the ones outside. What I was going to put where. So, yeah. I was doing that while I was getting my seeds germinated and watching TV at the same time. What are you going to add more sugar to? Your comment said sugar. Oh, what did you have for surgery, Miss Sharon? You might have told me, but my brain's fogged. I have so much going on. I can't even. I am like making myself silly. I am trying to do so much that I start something and I don't finish it, and I don't usually do that, and I need to cut that out because I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Forgetting a lot of stuff. It's just stuff I keep putting off, and I don't know. I had to order some, those Pyrex glass storage bowls? I love those. I find them in the dollars. I find them at the Salvation all the time, but none of them ever have lids. So I have a lot without lids, and I love those glass bowls, especially I'm liking glass more than plastic. I think things taste better. So I ordered some lids. I went through all my lids and all my stuff the other day, and I wrote down how many I needed and what sizes I needed, and I ordered some lids. Just the lids. They're different colors, but and then I ordered a canner. I'll show you the canner I ordered because I have a flat top stove and I can't use one of those traditional canners, those speckled ones. It's not recommended for my stove. So I was watching a video. It just popped up on my feed. And I'll show you I forgot how to do this. I forgot how to do it. Hold on. One moment, please. Okay. So that is the canner that I bought. It's a McSunley stainless steel prep and cook water bath canner. And it comes with the thing, which I bought one of those things, racks, and I have it downstairs. I bought one. I don't know. When I started buying all my canning stuff, I just bought a rack. I just bought a rack. But it says it's an encapsulated flat bottom base, perfect for easy temperature control that can be used on gas, electric, and glass cooktops. Riveted, stay cool stainless steel handles, will not ding, dent, or chip. And it comes with the canner and the jar lifter rack. Better come with the lid, boy. Doesn't say anything about the lid, but I'm assuming it does. And it holds 7 1-quart jars and 9 1-pint jars or 12 half-pint jars. So what the problem I was running into with all my stock pots was when I put the quart, because I had never water bath quarts. I've only done the smaller ones. So I was putting, I kept thinking I needed 2 inches of water on the top. So I was bringing it up and there was like that much left. And I'm like, I'm going to boil over. But then I was, after I ordered the canner, I realized I was watching videos and like, oh, you only need 1 inch or 2. And they were using big of their stock pots. And so I probably could have got away with the 2 inches. I mean, the 1 inch at the top, but I'm not good at water bathing. I haven't done many. So, and I can only put my small canner, my 16-quart canner on my stovetop. I can't put my 23-quart. That's why I have my Cadco burner that I use on the countertop. But I was so tired of going up and down the stairs that I did not feel like going and getting my big one and setting up my burner on the counter and blah, blah, blah for the quarts. But I watched this guy use that one. So I ordered it because I really did want a water bath canner, a separate one instead of stock pots. Because when you're using water bath, you have to use stainless steel. And when I'm making like soups and stuff, I need my stainless steel to make the stuff in first. So I just wanted a separate water bath canner. Hey, Chris Pia. Oh, I need to add sugar to my mulberry jam. Okay. Mulberry jam. Well, it's hot as Hades out here, Miss Sharon. Parotid tumors in my neck and ear. I never heard of that. You're going to kick butt. You're going to recover quickly. I know it. What do you water bath? Which foods? Oh, giggles. You're not going to listen to me anyway, girl. Anything like tomato products, cucumbers, stuff like that. High acid foods. Low acid foods you pressure can. You're on YouTube. This is how I learn. I go to videos. Go on some video. You won't do it anyways. I love you, but I know you. You like crock potting it in the easy way. You won't do any canning. If you do, you call me and you do this to me. Told you I'd do it, but I don't think you will. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I know you. You like your crock pot meals so you can leave it there and go. I'm duh about canning. Okay, giggles. If you go back to my very first canning video, I was so afraid. So afraid. Well, when I first, scratch that. I started canning 2 years ago in 2020. So I don't know if I even did videos yet. I was so afraid. I was like looking at the book, looking at the canner, looking at the book, looking at the canner. Every step I made, I was reading before I did it. And I was petrified. It's so freaking easy. So freaking easy. I'm not even going to kid you. It is so easy. And I started out pressure canning. People that have said in the past when they first started, they did water bath because it's so much easier. And I was afraid of the water bath. I did pressure canning for 2 years before I just tried water bath canning not too long ago. And I've only done one. I did my applesauce. And then I did my strawberry jam. And that's where, 6 months ago? So, I just started water bath canning. And let me tell you, when you see the video for the pickles, you're going to be like dying because I don't eat a whole lot of pickles. So to me, it was a waste of my freaking time. It really was a waste of my time. But Sierra wanted me to try pickles. And I didn't have the right size pot. So I had pots all over my floor because I'm transferring water and I'm trying to get to the right pot. And I wore myself out silly. You got to watch Needy Homesteader or Sutton's Days. I'm telling you, those two, or Linda's Pantry or our Half Acre Homestead, that is how I learned how to can. Those channels, Needy Homesteader. She explains it step by step, right down to washing your jars the next day, how she washes the jars. That's how I learned. And then I got all the books that they mentioned, and they're right on. They're right on. They do say the easiest thing to do is jam. I only did the strawberry jam from store-bought strawberries just to test it out. And I got that bottle over there of grape juice because Needy Homesteader did it from grape juice. And I got the same kind. I had it on my shelf. Pressure canning is so easy. So easy. To me, I think it's easier than water bathing. Wish I lived close to you, girl. Who was I watching? It was Needy Homesteader. You need the pectin. Sutton's Days buys it by the bag because it's cheaper. So, I gotta bring my mother her pectin. That's right. I gotta write that down. My mom asked for some a week ago. I just haven't been out. Just haven't been out. Hey, Brooke. Filling gaps. I got to get my hiney downstairs and go through my freezer again and reorganize again because I really want to stock up on whole chickens for the winter. I just have no place for them. But I really, really want to go to BJ's and get chickens and water. Oh. Okay, Rubberneck. Hey, Prepper 101. How are you? I got to get out there. I got to go downstairs and check out everything on my shelves and start using up some stuff and rotating. I've been lazy about that. Real lazy. Real lazy. It's just been so hot. And I don't have AC in my car. So I don't feel like freaking sweating my bananas off. I really have to get down there and make more room for stuff. I was thinking about that today. Like, Todd's got a lot of toaster strudel boxes down there. I was thinking of taking them all out of the boxes and putting them in a Ziploc bag, a tall, like 2-gallon one or something. And that way I could make some more room. And yeah, I do meat too. I don't really like canning meat though. I mean, the chicken, yeah, the ugly chicken, so that I can make chicken salad. Now that I know people like chicken salad, I might do that. I'm just not a fan of the chicken. I mean, it's good. I have a lot of ground beef down there, and I don't know. I just don't like the texture of it. I don't know. But everybody's got their own things, you know. And I did do a lot of chicken thighs and drumsticks, and Todd really liked them. So I'm gonna use what I have. I did beef stew. We're gonna start eating that this year because I haven't really eaten any of that. I did some chicken soup. I have tons of chicken broth and beef broth down on my shelf and vegetable broth. Those are the first things I did in 2020, so I got to start using them up. Yeah, you'll do it, Brooke. I have faith in you guys. You'll find something. Just wait until the price is right and you get that feeling. I looked at a lot of houses and I got excited each time about certain things, but there was always other things that I didn't like about the house. So when we got to this one, it had everything that I wanted. It had the ranch style. So, because I knew as I got older, my knees weren't going to be good and I couldn't do multi level. I just couldn't do it. It had a huge basement, which that's why I liked the house. Chris liked the house because of the fireplace. I was like all about the basement and all the shelves and the work table and the outlets he had. He even had a phone connected down there on the pole and a crank pencil sharpener, and because he did all his woodworking down there on a big huge pool table. He had a big huge pool table, and that's where he had no felt on it because that's where he did all his woodworking projects. But he had a whole workstation with pegboards on the wall and things hanging off that, and counters and outlets built in and shelves, and you could work down there, your whole business down there. And then cabinets, and I just saw so much potential for, you could live down there. Literally, you could live down there. Okay? I'm not even lying. He had the floating floor, which is a raised floor up off the concrete, tile by tile. These tiles are heavy and it's all metal. You slip the tiles in, and he had hundreds of extra tiles. So some pump built in down there. He thought of everything. You could live down there. So that's what I fell in love with. I need to find a pressure cooker, either at a garage sale or Goodwill. Pressure canner. Pressure cooker is to cook your food and eat it right then and there. A pressure canner is what you need to can. It's separate. My grandmother used to cook all my grandfather's meals in a pressure cooker. It's a little round pot with the little dingy bell at the top, just like a pressure canner, but the canners are bigger. Don't confuse the two. I did that. I confused the two. Good thing I didn't start trying to do it. I bought a pressure cooker, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not what I needed. I've canned 40 pints of pork chops, 3 How? Okay, pork chops with the bone in or the bone out? I don't like pork chops with the bone out. I think it's too hard. I have to have bones that create the juicy and the fat. I know, Rubberneck. I do too. I see people scoring great deals. No, I never tried cream cheese cookies. I gotta get cream cheese. I've been like eating my dip and my salsa and my cream cheese dip like every night while I'm watching TV because it's very low in carbs. Oh, boneless. I got brisket down there. I paid over $100 for a brisket. It took me hours to cut that fat off and cut it down, and haven't even opened a jar yet. I'm definitely going to do that this winter. I'm going to start using that stuff. What did I get at this? I went to the Goodwill the other day. Let me show you what I got. One moment, please. Where is it? All right. I didn't find a whole lot, but I did find, okay, I found some tea lights. They were half off. They're from Tiki brand. Citronella tea lights. They were 99 cents, but it was half off. So I paid 50 cents for that. And then I found this was half off too. This was $5, so I paid $2.50. It's candle wax. It is 2 pounds. And it is creamy wax, cream, superior quality. Because I'm going to eventually start making some candles. I used to make candles way, 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 way long ago. I had this when I was younger, when I was dating their father. And I found this candle making machine where you poured the wax crystals in the top and it dribbled down into your jar, and it had and I love that thing. And I sold so many at a yard sale. I made big jar candles. And my niece, she works at a candle company close by here. And so I went there one day and I bought boxes of little ones, different scents and stuff. So I have them all downstairs, but I'd like to eventually, that's something I'd like to do later. But if I find that stuff cheap like that, I get it. Oh, yeah. You'll get it eventually, Chris Piat. You will find one. That's how I got my set it and forget it rotisserie oven on Facebook Marketplace for $20. And it had everything that came with it, like the gloves, the skewers, the basket, the ties, the flavor injector. Everything was in plastic, brand new, never used. $20. $20. And I had one when I was married to their dad, but he kept it when we got divorced because it was his before I came along. So, and I love my rotisserie. I want to get a second one. I'm keeping my eye out because I want a second one as a spare because I think my rotisserie chickens taste so much better than the stores. And especially with that cactus dust fish and chicken one. Oh, everybody, why are you not outside? I was this morning, Lazarick. I was outside this morning. I was. Get off my case, dude. Because if I do that, I can't function after. I've been up and down the stairs in the basement. I've been breaking up all the boxes by hand, little pieces, and putting them in my compost box outside because I needed more brown in my box. Because if you have too much peels and food, it gets moldy. You need that. I found out you need more brown, more brown. So I broke down all these big boxes I had out on the porch, took all the plastic off. I emptied the recycle bucket into there. I got laundry going. I labeled my jars, put them over there. Which I got to bring them downstairs. Uh, I'm dealing with stuff on the table to try to clear it off. What time you getting out, Lazarick? Hopefully soon. I've been out and I swept the pool out. It's like that pool water is like 90 degrees, Chris. 90 degrees. I'm not even kidding you. It's like freaking hot bath water. I've been out in the greenhouse. I did move some more tomato plants and took the tomato cages off them. I just can't lift that wheelbarrow. I can't. That I can't do. Oh, I gotta order you your creamer. Okay, order the creamer. I gotta do that. Chris is going through. I swear to God, he just drinks it right out of the little cups. He's going through a lot. 180. I just got those. Like, one moment, please. I will tell you when I ordered them. Let's see. Let's see. I ordered them on June 7th. Let's see. Oh, wow, the prices went up. All right. I'm going to keep that up so that I can order them. I am a list maker. I have to. And then all the little things, tidbits and notes you guys give me and things like that, I write them right down. Someone had a big, huge barn sale. Oh, that's what I paid for my Mr. Buddy heater. $60 each. I got 4 of them. I did not get my new wagon yet. No. Although I could have really used it. I am going to do that. I'm just trying to get through this year before I get one because I really want to stock up for the winter. But I should get one because it would really help me. I think it would make things a lot easier for me. Okay, Rubberneck. Hey, B Mitch. Yeah, I just wanted to pop in here. I'm going to stay on another 15 minutes, make it an hour. Because then I can get some more things done. I think Sierra's still sleeping. But yeah, I got things to do in here, and I'm trying to just clean up. I have a big mess and stuff over there. I think tonight I'm definitely going to make the blueberry pancakes. I made the pork butt yesterday. Oh my God, Todd was loving it. It was only a 4-pound one, so he had 3 platefuls, 3 huge platefuls. He's like, I heard him in the hallway. This is good. He says this was so good. He says as he's running down. So I'm gonna buy a bigger pork butt next time. Yeah, Brooke, I'm trying to not spend so much and put more away for the winter. Chris did work last winter, but the fact that I paid ahead on the mortgage several months in advance helped us, and I haven't been able to do that. Hopefully next week I'm going to pay August and September's rent mortgage to try to start. But then I fight with myself because I want to put that money away as well for the oil prices too. So it's like, what do I do? I can't do both. He's been working crazy hours, so we're taking advantage of it now and trying to put all that money away. So the wagon is going to be over $100, and we'll see. We'll see. Because I know me, I need a nice hot house. And if this is any indication of this hot summer, I'm thinking we're going to have a cold winter. And we're going to be, with the prices of oil, it's insane, So I want to have a good amount of money put away so it's not a big hit. And I got a lot of dental and doctor bills coming in soon. So, with Sierra's foot, when she had the COVID rash, I haven't gotten any bills yet. So I'm waiting. And I got a bill in for her ER visit, but they never billed the secondary insurance. So I had to call them. I'm like, did you bill my second insurance? No. I gave them all that. And me, who spent 20 years in billing, I know how people work. They don't pay attention and they don't do their job. And so I had to give them my insurance. And yeah, so, I'm trying to save while he's working these crazy hours. He's got, I think yesterday he had 61 hours. So today, he's been in since 5:00. So another 5 hours, I think. So he's getting up there. I see like 3 or 4 white moths flying around. We've gotten white moths like crazy. But I started my seeds, so we need to work on those beds this weekend and next weekend. So he's going to set up poles so that I can put this netting down when I put the broccoli in and everything, and it's not sprouting, so I don't have the white moths and the caterpillars eating my leaves. And so that's what we got to work on for the fall garden, getting the beds ready. And that stuff's hard on my shoulders. I'm trying to clean up and do all the easy stuff. Like I pulled all the cucumber plants and the broccoli out. But there's so many major roots down there that I was pulling them and pulling them in the sun, and I was getting overheated and I wasn't feeling good. So I need Chris to get in there with the shovel. It would make it so much easier. But he's always at work, so I have to wait. Uh, but yeah, I'll look for a wagon. I'm gonna go probably with the Gorilla cart one. Um, those look pretty good, but I want a metal one. I don't want a plastic one that's gonna crack. Our wheelbarrow was plastic and it cracked. And it's not going to be needed for dumping. It's going because I can dump with the wheelbarrow. I need something that I can put my buckets in and my fertilizer bags in and just wheel it with me because I'm running back and forth to the greenhouse for a bag of bone meal, a bag of this and a bag of that and a bag of fertilizer and calcium, and I'm running back and forth, and it's so much on me that I'm just wiped out within an hour. So I need to take my wagon, put all these bags in it that I'm going to need, my bucket, my gloves, my snippers, everything in it, and wheel it with me. And I want something flat bottom. I noticed that all the plastic ones, they're curved at the top. I don't want a curved one. I want flat, straight sides. So, luckily, all my yard is flat. So I don't have hills and things to go down. I was thinking about a 400 or 800 pound one. I don't need nothing heavy, heavy. We have the John Deere tractor with the square trailer in the back. So if I need to pull something heavy, heavy, I can get that out if I need to. I just want something to make it easier while I'm fertilizing beds or going around picking harvest and things like that. I have a couple blueberry bushes, Brian, but they're just really small and they're not doing anything. My parents have about 50, 60 bushes, so I can go there and pick. I have the folded heavy cloth wagon and the metal one with no sides. I like them both for different. Yeah, eventually I'll get there, you know. Like especially when I do my onion harvest, I'm going to have loads of onions. I don't want to having to be holding them. So I want to be able to stick them in my bag, my wagon, and wheel them to the porch, and then I can bring them into the porch to cure them. So I really should probably get something soon. I'll go back and look at them and get one ordered. Me though, my thing is half the time when you order something, there's parts missing and this and that. So I would really like to get one in hand and see if there's a place that has them where I can buy it right then and there. But then again, you got to get home and open the box and blah, blah, blah. Tractor Supply had some last year for $135, and it was a perfect size for me. And it was already put together. I should have got it. I should have got it. It was right there. We got zapped by the sun too, working on the storage unit in and out of this AC. Yeah, gotta be careful with that, Brooke. Yeah. Let's see. So, what's everybody doing today? Is it hot where you are, or I know it's crazy hot right now. Sierra's going to a party at her friend's birthday party tomorrow. It's at this place where you jump around. It's like called the Apex, and it's like an indoor play area thing. She ate rice yesterday. She was fine. She was worried about a dry socket, but that's past now. It's only the first couple days you got to worry about the dry socket. She had pasta, uh, spaghetti. So she's starting to feel better and eat normal. She cleaned her room. I was like, what? She got rid of some things. Yeah. It was only like $135 too, Brooke. I remember. I'd like to have one that's already set up for me, you know what I mean? That I can just wheel outside and go. Um, what would I call that? Metal uh, garden cart. Oh, here we go. And if you get it through Tractor Supply, you can use your Rakuten, get 2% cash back. Groundwork 800-pound steel garden cart, $129. See, that's perfect. Or there's a Pro Series Poly, that's the plastic one. And then the 1,000-pound capacity with a better looking handle on it. It looks like it's a padded handle for 170. 13-inch pneumatic tires so you can push heavy material across your lawn. Yeah, I like that. And you can take the sides off and make it a flat cart. You know, and I could put a tarp in there, and then I could put soil in there if I needed to just put soil, and it wouldn't fall through the holes. You know what I mean? But it looks perfect for me. The handles look, let's see. It's not a thin handle, so the handles are, and it's an easy cotter pin, so you can take the handles on and off. Yeah, and this guy looks like he's got 6 bags of stuff in it. Play sand, he's got 4, 8, 12 bags of play sand in it. 2-in-1 handle converts to a trailer hitch. So you could put this on a trailer. We could put this on the back of our trailer. Tubular steel frame, 13-inch tires. I like this one. I'll probably get something like that. Look for discount code. We got 25% off with code. Oh, yeah. I always go to Retail Me Not or one of those places and look for codes. Yep. Well, guys, I'm going to let you go so I can get his creamer ordered and maybe order this cart. Because then I can just go right to Tractor Supply and pick it up. We'll see. I'm going to look at that one, and I'm going to look at the Gorilla carts and see. I'm going to do it because I'm going to need it when we harvest the onions. And then I'll have it straight out for next year when I start my spring harvest. We don't have a Harbor Freight close by, but I might just do that. All right, guys. Well, you have a great day. Everybody enjoy your day. If you're like me, you do a little, then you stop and rest. You do a little and you stop and rest. I have to. That's the only way I can get things done. And then I settle down at night and I watch TV. I've been watching this show. I really like it. So, and Chris has been sitting with me and watching it, which makes it even better because usually he's playing his game, but he's been tuned in with me. So it's nice. Everybody have a great day. It was so nice chatting with you. And I hope you get things done and you stay comfortable, okay?